This is a speedrun of Crash Mind Over Mutant for the PlayStation 2. I am Edgar Duncan, aka Smaz, of the Crash Mania forums, and we're going to be starting a new game just to show that, with Smaz being the title. And it's going to take a little while for it to load. We're going to go in tricky, which is medium setting. Almost did go for bonkers there, but I decided probably not good to go on hard or easy for the speedrun. Alright. Like a bacon sandwich. Saves for a while. Mind Over Mutant was developed in 2008 by company Radical Entertainment, Canadian based. Quite a lot of fans dislike this new company, but I'm fine with them. Right, this is the Shadow Puppet opening of what happened at the end of Crash of the Titans. Pretty much Cortex and Nina travelling away from the Doominator after it had crashed over the islands. Nothing too exciting. He kind of boots Nina away, joins up with Brio. They make envies and stuff. Right, all of the animations in this game are done by very different styles. That was hand puppet style one, but unfortunately I'm going to skip them. Right, we're going to find Coco's parts now, first being Capacitron. Woot de woot. Anyway, I was going to say something about the story. That's right. The story is a little messed up. That's to say that they find out about these devices called the NVs, which brainwash people for Dr. Nitros Brio and Dr. Neo Cortex to take over their minds. But they find out about it after this mission, and then seem to forget the fact that in the blog they see Uka kind of is shown to be the Mojo source, and they kind of forget that. There's a lot of really iffy story elements that kind of messed up. Like, do the characters know this? Do the characters know that? And they're supposed to, but they don't at other points. Something Chris Mitchell will have to smooth over for the next game. He's the writer. Womp Island has been wonderfully reimagined for this game, as you can see, and I like it. I actually really like this game. I think it's leaps and bounds over the first one by Radical, well, the first main platform by Radical anyway. Crash of the Titans. It's just so much more free. It's preferred. I almost fell. And there's quite a lot of varied areas, like this kind of rock face waterfall area, which is probably easier to spin up them. These kind of areas speed you up a bit. All kind of collectibles like speed chews around as well. Probably homage to the Crash Warped Crash Dash boots. And Crash Bash even was using that. Originally you would be able to hear part of these two Ratnicians kind of conversation there. Something carried over from Crash of the Titans. You can hear different enemies kind of speak to each other and say very quirky comments about particular things. That was the first point in the game. They appear quite a few times. I think they're really enjoyable to listen to, so you should listen to them when you can. And I had a thing about these dandelions. I want to punch them like little sticks of fun. And stuff. You may have seen the... oh gosh. You may see that the spin has a kind of timer on. You upgrade those through different obtaining of mojo. And the more mojo you obtain, particular abilities will be upgraded, such as the spin attack, which will get longer and longer. At the start you can only spin for a short while. You will see the mojo bar at the top left around Crash's face. At the moment it's 5 times the normal amount of mojo, and will gain more. The amount will actually get higher the more combos you pull off. About to get an upgrade. So yeah, the more combos, continuous chain you pull off against enemies, the higher it goes, and therefore the more mojo you will earn, which is very useful. It goes after you get hit though, so be careful about that. Yeah, that growing spin is another new ability Crash has came to this There we go. Gained for this game. Very, very useful, might I add. A few abilities Crash has lost, however, have been the kind of spinning drill thing that I forget the name of, which is very, very lame. Originally it was revolving the analog stick and pressing triangle, very useful, but I guess the spin enlargement kind of makes up for that. And the hover spin is gone completely for obvious reasons. I mean, you wouldn't want to kind of spin over platformy gaps. Well, you would, but the developers won't want you to do that. Really rolling with the mojo. Let's see. That's the first mission done already. Sorry I don't have much to say. Kind of a little extra smazzy information from me. I'm going to round it off here because that's the first mission and we're about 6 minutes into it already. So yeah, you may notice that this area is also different from Crash of the Titans a little bit, but it's essentially not too different. Okay, join me for part 2, where we go for the second mission. And I can't skip this Kako thing. How very, very annoying.